Hey everyone, I'm going to go over my He-Man and Shira DVD collection. So first up we have, I think this was the first DVD set of He-Man that they put out in North America. The Best of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe 10-episode collector's edition. It comes in this really nice slipcase, let's see, one of these fold-out things, that's really cool. We get He-Man Skeletor on the discs there. There's a little booklet with information about the episodes, list of the bonus features and stuff. And one of the cool things with these old box sets was they came with art cards. Let's see, there. One of Sorceress and one of He-Man Skeletor, very stylized there. Those are always a really cool thing to see, the art cards. And so then it folds back up, put it back in the slipcase there. And these were really nice. Oh, and it's a raised cover, too, or, well, He-Man is raised on it, so that's cool. Oh, and the title. Neat. So there's the first He-Man DVD, and then they followed that up with The Best of Shira, Princess of Power, includes the feature film Secret of the Sword. So, let's see, the first one was 10 episodes, Shira was Secret of the Sword, and 5 other episodes. So, like the other one, we got a slipcase and the fold-out style of DVD box there. Got the booklet. Oops, stuff falling over there. Alright, there's the booklet going over all the episodes and behind-the-scenes bonus features stuff. Okay. Let's see, in the art cards, and this one is Scorpia and Frosta there. And, let's see, Catra and Shira. Oh, and there's Lookie up in the corner there. That's funny. Is Lookie on the other one? Oh, yep, there he is. Lookie's down there. That's so cool. So anyway, there's the Shira Best of. Yeah. Oh, one of the cool things about this, because it includes the Secret of the Sword, like, movie, like, that was a really cool thing. I like the movie version of those episodes. So then, moving on to the He-Man box sets, like the full season box sets. Here's Season 1, Volume 1, with He-Man on the cover. Oh, and one of the cool things with these is the spines formed little pictures. So if you got all the box sets, they'd form a big picture, which I do have all of them now, but the order is really weird. I'll get to that one at the end. So, like the little box sets, these fold out really big into accordions. It's not quite as cumbersome feeling as the Hercules and Xena DVDs, which also do that. Let's see, these also had art cards, but I think some of mine are missing or got switched around. So here's one art card. It's a big battle scene, all in black and white. Oh, it's done by Alex Ross. Cool. So pop that back in there. And we get a little booklet going over all the episodes. And at the end, there's a list of the bonus features. There's lots of cool bonus features on these box sets. Like, one of the big reasons I wanted to find, like, the original box sets was for all the bonus features. The new DVDs that they've put out of He-Man, they also have bonus features, but sometimes there's some missing, and they don't have all of them. And also, the picture on the spine is just a really nifty little thing to have. So here's Season 1, Volume 2, with Skeletor on the cover. And again, like the other ones, folds out into an accordion. Whoops. See, this one has one art card, and it's 2002 He-Man in his, like, snowsuit. Okay. Not sure if that's the original one this came with. Let's see, the first two box sets I've had since, like, they came out. So for several years. So I definitely don't remember what the original art cards were, because I took them out, put them back in, swapped them in, like, other boxes. I used to have them all, like, in a binder or something, then I tried sticking them back in anyway. There's the booklet, got information on all the episodes, listed the bonus features at the end there, just like the first one. So let's fold that back up and put it back in its box there. Get back in there. So then, Season 2, Volume 1. I really like this cover. He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Teela on the cover. And, oh, on the side there, we see the spine continuing the picture from the last one. Let's see. So there it is. You can see part of Grayskull and some planets in the background. Oh, and you can see part of Snake Mountain in the corner there. That's cool. So then, oh, and I like this picture on the back of Trapjaw. That's a cool picture. So take this out here. Oh, and one of the other neat things with these, on the folds of the box, they have like scenes from episodes with a little quote at the bottom. And one of the really cool things, they even have what episode it is, the title there. So that's really neat. Because some of these, like, I had vague memories, and I was like, I want to watch this episode, but, oh, I don't know which one it is. And then I see, oh, it's that picture, and there's the thing. Anyway, again, accordion. Let's see. Couple of art cards here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 2 art cards. We have big, whole bunch of characters there, and then we have Beastman carrying away Tila and little Orko down there. Now, oh yeah, this was a weird thing. I remember I have a bunch of Dragon Ball Z tapes, and at the beginning they would advertise some anime, like, online store, and for some reason they would show the He-Man DVDs. He-Man's not an anime. What? And so here's a little booklet for anime. Let's see, Basilisk, Dragon Ball, Negima, Full Metal Alchemist, Dragon Ball GT, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, like all just anime stuff. There's no other like Western anime. Like there's no Western cartoons. Let's see. Oh, and they list Redwall on the back. Okay, but to be fair, on the back it doesn't say it's anime. It just says coming soon from Funimation. Okay. But still, it's weird to have an anime thing with nothing to do with He-Man in here. So, again, here's the booklet. Whoops. Yeah. Stuff on all the episodes there, and in the back with the bonus features. One of the cool things was Season 2, they started having commentary tracks, I think. Let's see. I don't see it now. Or maybe it's in there. I don't know. Oh, wait, nope, there it is. 3 full episode commentary tracks, okay. So that's a really neat thing. I kind of wish they would have done more for He-Man as commentary tracks. Oh, and the discs keep falling out of their spaces in here. Put that back. And then we get Season 2, Volume 2 with some of the bad guys on the cover. We got Skeletor, Evil, and Beastman looking cool. On the back, got this cool picture of Prince Adam and Cringer. That's neat. And not going to go too deep because it's just like all the other ones. Got the same kind of design. Oh, look at the art cards, though. Let's see, we got another really cool little montage of characters there. Then we got a little thing of the bad guys for that one. Oh, and we have a different anime booklet here. Does this one have He-Man in it? Or anything? Tony Hawk Boom Boom Sabotage movie. Pretty sure that's not anime. Okay, so 1 out of, like, however freaking many are in here or whatever. So anyway, a little booklet, same thing. Oh, and there's an advertisement on the... Oh, okay, so that Shira one, I guess, came out a little while after the normal He-Man DVDs were. Oh, and at the bottom, New Adventures of He-Man advertised. That's cool. So put that one back. And, let's see. Oh, yeah. Here's where the, like, picture on the spines gets really weird. Okay, so Season 2, Volume 2. This is the last of the original He-Man show. So next up is Shira. Let's see. Season 1, Volume 1. That's the one that has to come next, right? But then you line up the pictures. Yeah, they don't match up. What's going on? And the reason is, for whatever reason, following Season 2, Volume 2 is, let's see, oh, where is it? So yeah, following the original He-Man show is New Adventures of He-Man on the picture. And you can tell, because see, there's the edge of Snake Mountain there, and there's this thing that connects. I have no idea why in the world they made it so New Adventures follows just the original He-Man. All I could guess is, like, they thought it was a sequel season? Which, I mean, yeah, kind of, but Shira's also a sequel to He-Man, so... What? Whatever, anyway. Moving on to talk about the Shira DVDs. Exactly the same kind of design that the normal He-Man DVDs have. Got these fold-out accordions. And we got the little slot there for the booklet and the art cards, which is, let's see, we got, what was her name? Octavia and Bo there. Then we get some of the Horde there. That's really cool. Let's see, oh, no Lookie on these. Or is there? I don't know. Can you see Lookie in there? I don't think he's on this one. That green guy down there, I think is supposed to be Leech? Boy, he looks really weird. Grizzlor also looks very weird. Catra and Hordak look a bit more normal. So anyway, here's the booklet, and exactly the same format as the He-Man DVDs, which is really nice. I really like that they kept the design consistent through all these DVDs. It gives them like a nice uniform appearance on the shelf. Also, it's cool to have that, yeah, get back in there. Have that picture on the spine there. It also helps to give it kind of a uniform appearance, even if, it's oddly out of order with New Adventures coming before Shira for whatever reason. So then here's Season 1, Volume 2. This is a really cool cover. We got Hordak, Catra, and Shadow Weaver there. Really neat. Oh, and there's Octavia. Was that her name? I keep thinking that's not her name. What was it? I don't remember now. So anyway, moving on. Same thing like all the other ones. Folds out. Let's take a look at the art cards. Let's see, we've got very creepy looking Shadow Weaver there. And, yeah, I don't see Lookie there. Oh, and there's some, like, Horde troopers in the back there. That's cool. And the other art card is, let's see, we got Perfuma and, crap, I forgot her name. Anyway, Lookie's in the back there. That's funny. Oh, and Mantenna. I like Mantenna, so that's cool to see. So then there's the booklet. Same thing like all the other ones. Nothing too interesting to talk about there. Yeah. Put that one back in the case there. Yeah. And then the last Shira volume, Season 2, all in one box set, since this was, yeah, this was a shorter season. And like all the other ones, opens up exactly the same way. Oh, and there's one of these weird little white sticker plasticky things. I don't know what those are. Don't know why it's in this. So anyway, here's the two pictures. We got, dang, I can't remember what were their names? I'm not as familiar with Shira as I am with He-Man. He-Man I grew up with, and I remember it a lot better. Here's the other one. Lookie's not even trying to hide here. Oh, I do know Modulok. I know him. Oh, and this green guy. What was his name? I know his name, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. So anyway, there's the booklet. Just normal, again. Nothing too amazing, nothing different there. Let's see. Put that back in there. And so then we got the He-Man and Shira Christmas special. It got its own DVD, and again, like the original best ofs, it has this really nice slipcover with raised characters, raised title on the cover there. Let's see, it folds out, and we got some really nice images on the inside. There's Adam in his Santa suit, He-Man, Shira. And there's Adora with the little Manchine puppy, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, and even this thing had little art cards with it. Let's see, I believe these are the art cards that came with this. Anyway, there's lots of cool bonus features on here. And we get a little booklet with a bunch of stuff. Put that back in there. And let's see, I think that's it for... yeah, all the original series, so... oh, and I'll go over this because I happen to have it. here's one of the complete original series re-releases of Shira. Let's see, there was a couple of different re-releases of Shira, for some reason. There was another complete series set, which I don't have, because the price on it went up really fast, and I don't know why. But anyway, here's this one, and it's fine. It's got every episode of Shira. It's in a convenient box here. Flip through it. Let's see. Okay. And here's, let's see, the little booklet that it comes with. Let's see, it opens up, and we get a little foreword from James Eatock, author of a whole bunch of the Dark Horse He-Man books. Then there's an episode list on all the discs, list of the bonus features. And the bonus features, interestingly, are the same as the bonus features on this particular release of the He-Man DVDs. And, oh, this is a weird thing. The thing that holds the discs isn't actually attached to the inside of the box. That's really weird. Let's see, I think the Star Trek re-releases did the same thing for some reason. So anyway, there's some cool stuff on here. Unfortunately, the bonus features are completely different from the original releases, which is really weird because, like, usually when bonus features aren't kept from one release to the next, it's because the company that put out the previous release retains the rights to those bonus features. But this was put out with Classic Media's logo, and their logo was on, like, all the original DVDs. So, what? Or, let's see, we have BCI. So, does BCI own the rights to the old bonus features or something? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, this thing also has the He-Man Shira Christmas special and the Secret of the Sword movie. So that's something neat. Oh, and I like the shiny cover. The shiny cover is kind of cool. So that's it for Shira. Let's see for now. Moving on to the next thing, here's the live-action movie on Blu-ray. Yay! Oh, it's a cheapo box. Wonderful. Anyway, I remember seeing this as a kid. Let's see. When I was really little, my grandpa bought me, like, this, or, well, somebody at work, I think, gave him a box of toys to give me, and there was a He-Man and a Skeletor web store. Trying to remember. I think there was one other He-Man guy in there, but I don't remember who it was. But I loved those toys, and then in a video store, I happened to see a tape with those characters, and I was like, holy crap, there's the cartoon that these characters are in, so I got it, and I fell in love with He-Man and Shira, and all those guys, and then I saw a live-action He-Man movie, and I was like, holy crap, there's a live-action movie? That looks awesome! And I rented it, and I hated it. When I was a kid, I did not care for this movie. I thought it was like just the most boring pile of garbage ever. I liked the beginning, where there was actually, like, Masters of the Universe stuff going on. I like some of the stuff with Skeletor. Like, the movie's good when it's actually about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. When it cuts to the stupid human characters, there they are again. I don't like it anymore, and it's... Watching the Blu-ray with the commentary, I can really sympathize with the director. Like, he was trying so hard to keep this movie, like, any kind of, like, at any level of quality. But it seems like their budget kept getting cut, and... yeah. In fact, I remember Gary Goddard, the director, talking about the ending. He had to, like, fund it himself. Like, it was outside the budget. The studio wasn't allowing them to go over budget any more than they already had. So he did it out of his own pocket to film the ending. And also the beginning he really had to fight for. And, man, I'm trying to imagine what this movie would have been like without the beginning and ending. Like, there were some of the only good parts in the movie. I am not a fan of, like, this format of movie either. It's one of those stories where they have to take the very interesting characters out of their fantasy world and drop them into Earth because low budget. I hate that. It's the same thing the Sonic movie did. It's what, dang, I know there's other movies that Oh yeah, Smurfs, the Smurf movies, the first two Smurf movies did that crap. I hate that. I really don't like that, and I don't know why they keep falling back on it. I feel like they should really try and find a better way. And it's weird, because I get that it was a super low-budget movie, but I kind of wondered, why didn't they just shoot it all in the desert Mad Max style? Like, they still could have kept the budget low. Oh, and it seems like they could have done it better that way, because the human... Or, actually, I think that was something the studio wanted, the human stuff in there. Or, like, the Earth human stuff. It's just really lame. So anyway, moving on to New Adventures of He-Man. Here's Volume 1. And an interesting thing with this, I remember reading that originally it was just called He-Man. The New Adventures was added later to help give this its own identity. The New Adventures actually came from the toy line. Oh, on the back we had a picture of Sorceress. She has a pretty cool design in this series. Let's see, the animation in this series is pretty cool sometimes. Not the biggest fan of Skeletor at times. Let's see. There's the art cards. Let's see, we got New Adventures of He-Man characters there. The other one's Web Store and Merman. Not sure that was what this originally came with. There's the booklet. Same as all the other ones, which is really nice for such a different series. So not going to go over too much of that. And then here's Volume 2 with Skeletor on the cover. Let's see. I kind of like this face for Skeletor. Not really this body. Oh, Flog and Slushhead. I like them. I like Slushhead. He's a cool character. Oh, and on the back we got these 3 or 4... Okay, I mainly remember seeing these 3, not so much this guy. But I liked these characters. They were kind of entertaining at times. So open it up, and yeah, I got the same thing. Oh yeah, there's an episode where Teela shows up as a guest character. That's really cool. And here we got the art cards. Group of New Adventures characters. And the other one's like just some normal He-Man characters. Okay. Let's see, and then there's the booklet, just like all the other ones. Exactly same layout, which is pretty nice. I like that it's consistent. Now, an interesting thing with this second volume of New Adventures, it's apparently, like, super rare for some reason. I remember, let's see, I found the first volume, like, on sale at a used electronics store, Soundground. It was like 15 bucks. So then, years went by, I never saw this one, so I looked it up on eBay. It's like 80 bucks or more. At times, I can't even find it at all on eBay, and it's just gone. It's so weird, because it's New Adventures, it's not popular, so I'm thinking this must have been, like, a really, like, low-run DVD or something. Like, this was probably one of the last of the, these box sets put out, so I'm guessing maybe the sales were getting lower, so they didn't produce as many of this, so it's a bit more scarce, even though it's not a popular series. Who knows? Or possibly there's, like, newer fans getting into He-Man, and they're curious about New Adventures, and maybe they like New Adventures because it has a bit more updated animation. The original He-Man, as much as I love it, the animation is unbelievably dated. It looks like garbage most of the time. Shira looks a little nicer. They had gotten a bit more experienced by that point. But this one has a bit more of an anime feel, so that might also be part of it, because there's lots of retro anime fans out there. So that was it for He-Man for about a decade. And then we got the 2002 show, which I know very well, because this is the main one I grew up with. Because the original series, I mostly only saw the few episodes that they had put out on tape. But this one, I was able to see sometimes on TV. I had a couple of tapes of it, and then the DVDs came out, and I was able to get the DVDs right away. And here's an interesting thing. It's still kind of like the old box sets. Kind of the same format. It folds out. There's not nearly as many episodes, though. We still get the art cards and the episode guide. There we get very impressionist He-Man characters. Another one. And then episode guidebook. And again, the format is very similar, although unlike the other ones, they would have the picture, like, on this side with a description. This one has, let's see, little 3 images at the bottom of each description. So that's different. So I'm going to put that one... Oh, and also, let's see, they do have a slipcover, but it's like a translucent sort of slipcover with images on it. Yeah, slide it over, and there we go. Let's see, this series was put out in 3 volumes. There's volume 2, which is an odd one, because on eBay I'll see this one occasionally. Sometimes it's really cheap, sometimes it's crazy expensive. I don't know what's going on. So I'll take the slipcover off there, and folds out. Same thing as the other one. Let's see. Got 2 art cards. See, very stylized picture of some of the villains. Sorceress and Tila there. I like Sorceress's design in this. She has a really cool look. And then there's the booklet. Same thing as the other one. So put that back in its slipcover there. And then here's the final volume, Volume 3. It's kind of sad, because I really loved this series, and I wish it could have continued longer. It really deserved to go on a bit longer. So, oh, here's that same art card. Here's He-Man in his snowsuit thing, and then there's Trapjaw and Beastman. And then there's the booklet. Same thing as all the other ones. Put the little art cards back in there. Closes that. Put the slipcover back on. Get back on there, you. There. So there's those. And then, after that series, unfortunately, He-Man was kind of gone when it came to cartoons, movies, or any kind of media. There were comics occasionally that went on, off and on. There was the Classics line of toys that were only available online for some reason. Mattel. But then, let's see, all of a sudden, like, back in, I don't even remember when it was, like 2015 or 16, there was a couple of images that leaked of, like, some concept art for He-Man and Shira reboot cartoons, and the Shira one looked really bad, and I was hoping it wasn't real. But then it turned out it was real, and I was like, I don't know. And then they put out, like, some information slowly about it, and I was like, maybe it's good. And then they put out some images of, like, the characters with little character descriptions and, like, little bios, and I was like, it sounds pretty cool, and I like Catra's design. And so then we got the Netflix Dreamworks Shira and the Princesses of Power. I really liked this cartoon. I wasn't expecting to initially. I was thinking I would be really annoyed with it, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was really fun. So, we got 1 DVD of it with the first 3 seasons, and then they just stopped. I don't know what went on with it. I really don't get it, because it was really popular, too, so whatever. Anyway, opens up, got 3 discs. There's an episode list behind the disc, or 4 discs, with an episode list behind there that you can't really read too well, because, yeah, and no booklet. Oh, there was a thing, though. Includes collectible decals. Are they in here? I don't know what I did with them. I think I might have put them in a binder somewhere. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's 0 bonus features on this, which really sucks, because, like, there was a lot of creativity and effort put into this. I would love to have commentary tracks or a documentary making of anything. Like, I remember when they were promoting the show, there was, like, an interview with some of the creators done, so why didn't they include that on here? That would have been something. Whatever. So, and that's it. For whatever reason, Revelation and the CGI cartoon, they are really dragging their feet on releasing them. Like, I heard a while ago, N-Circle, the company that did the Sonic Boom DVDs, was going to be doing DVDs for Revelation and the CGI series. But I haven't heard anything since. The most I've seen is there's a bootleg set, or I think it's a bootleg set. I don't exactly know, of the CGI series that was put out in either Portugal or Brazil. All I know is that the title is the Brazilian, or the Portuguese title for it, whatever. And Revelation, Revelation I did see one DVD, but I'm pretty sure it was a bootleg. It was a South American bootleg. It was just the poster with Grayskull on it, with a big, I think, stolen DeviantArt picture of He-Man on the cover, which is false advertising of it. So moving on to other weird DVDs. Here's a odd, like, DVD-R bootleg-ish thing I have. Let's see, Lost Episodes and More. And we have artwork on the discs there. What this is a collection of, like, toy commercials, animated storybook specials. It's got, like, feature edit versions of some episodes, or, like, premiere versions of episodes, alternate pilot, TV bumpers, toy test shots, let's see, news segments, TV promos, so yeah, stuff like that. It's a cool little, supplementary thing to have. It's stuff that would have been cool to have as bonus features on any of the DVDs, but yeah, most of this stuff has never been released on DVD. It's too bad, because some of the toy commercials and stuff are pretty entertaining. Although, I do remember one of the menus is really weirdly set up. I think it's one of the toy commercial ones. Let's see, when you go to the menu, let's see, they're all lined up, and I try to, like, select one of them, and it wouldn't go to it. It would go to, like, the top one or something. Very strange. I don't know what was going on there. And next up is, here's a bootleg of the Netflix Dreamworks Shira cartoon, with very creative DVDs. Yeah, it's just a DVD-R with the name scribbled on. Whoopee. And the cover is just stolen, like, a stolen custom cover from DeviantArt or somewhere, I don't know. But there is an episode list on the back, and that's cool. Even though it is split onto 2 discs, but I did scribble on, like, which episode, or, no, they did. They scribbled on which episodes are on which disc, so that's nice. So anyway, usually I would have given this away after we got the official DVD set, but I held on to it because one of the odd omissions from the official DVD set is the Netflix logo at the beginning. There was a really cool thing that I liked in the Shira cartoon where the Netflix logo would come up, and it would come up like the old Filmation logo would. Ding! It was such a cool thing, and it's gone on the official DVD. Why would you get rid of it? It's so cool. But it's on this, so that's why I kept this one, just because I thought that was such a cool thing. I don't know why they got rid of it. And finally, here's a bootleg Blu-ray of Shira. It's not very decent quality. The discs, yeah, the menus suck. The cover is really blurry. Trying to read the back of it's a pain. Let's see. There's a little thing at the bottom. Running into problems? Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark. Update the firmware on your player. Works best on a real player. Use the video game systems at your own risk. Yeah. This, nah, it doesn't work the best. But fortunately, the final seasons do work, which is all I really cared about, since I have the official release. So, anyway, yeah, there's all the He-Man Shira DVDs I have. I hope you enjoyed this. See ya.